Member for Penrith.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Deputy Premier and Minister for Western Sydney. Can the Deputy Premier please update the House on the Minns Labor government's plans to connect the fast-growing job precincts of Western Sydney with the new Western Sydney Airport?
Deputy Premier.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and thank you to the member for Penrith for that very important, sensible question about ensuring there is infrastructure linking to this once-in-a-generation opportunity we have. We're coming close to the opening of the Western Sydney International Airport. Now, I know that members of this House will be well aware, as we talk about it quite a lot, that we are a government focused on delivering for the people of Western Sydney. I know that the opposition deputy leader, it's hard to keep up with their positions in the upper house, is constantly criticising us for being too focused on Western Sydney, but it would shock the House to know I wear that with personally as a badge of pride. And when it comes to delivering for the people of Western Sydney, and the most important reason why the people that we represent
Member
in
for
Western
Oxley,
Sydney
you're on a call.
actually really wanted the airport at Badgerys Creek, it's because of the job creating opportunities that it will realise for us and for our children and their children, the first generation of families in Western Sydney that can really hope to work close to home. So really solving so many of our issues that we and the people we represent have been battling for decades and decades as Western Sydney has grown. That's why the Premier, myself, some of our local members were so proud last week to announce work is about to begin on finally upgrading Mamre Road as one of the most important arterials leading to the airport. The member for Badgerys Creek can't miss the opportunity to interject, of course. I know that she has recently on her Facebook I do follow what the member for Badgerys Creek says because
social media is bad for you.
it's hard not to.
But the key point was she didn't like the
highlighted
post.
the fact that I myself, even as the member for Londonderry, has been calling on this since 2018, and it took a Labor government to actually deliver it. And we're very proud of that work. This is a vital piece of infrastructure. The first stage,
Member for
Mr.
Mile Lake.
Speaker, the first stage, a 3.8 kilometre stretch between Erskine Park Road and the M4, widened 2 lanes to 4 lanes, the potential to grow to 6 lanes, 6 new intersections. This is really going to be congestion busting for our part of the world, and so crucial to unlocking the employment opportunities of the Western Sydney Airport. It's part of that $5 billion that we are investing in Western Sydney road infrastructure. This is important to the people that live in the fast-growing regions of Western Sydney.
Member for Penrith Rising.
Speaker, I seek extension of time for more.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Of course, this also included working with the Commonwealth Government to fund Stage 2 of Mamre Road, something that we are also very proud that it took 2 Labor governments to deliver. As much as the previous government talked a very, very big game when it comes to the actual delivery, they choked, Mr Speaker. They choked. So we're delivering Stage 1, we're funding Stage 2 between Erskine Park Road and Kerrs Road at Kemps Creek, taking the total funding for that project to $1 billion. 2 Labor governments to finally actually deliver this for the people of Western Sydney, to realise the actual full potential of the Western Sydney Airport. So those opposite, including the member for Badgerys Creek, can crow on and on about what has been needed for years and years, and they are in government for over a decade. But 12 months in, just over 12 months in, this Labor government is actually delivering the upgrades to Mamre Road that are needed for Western Sydney down to South Western Sydney. This community has been, the member for Riverstead is spot on. They can grandstand all they want, but who was it there turning the sod on that upgrade for Mamre Road, it was Premier Chris Minns, the Labor government delivering for this vital part of Western Sydney that we were elected to deliver the infrastructure for. While they delivered urban sprawl without the infrastructure, the employment infrastructure, we are very proud. We are very proud to be delivering the infrastructure. We ensured the federal government came good on their commitment. We ensured that it was a massive commitment in our recent state budget because, unlike those opposite, we represent the growing communities of Western Sydney who change their local members to ensure that urban sprawl is actually met with infrastructure for communities that have been denied it for so and so long.